because at the same time I was also introduced to a young lawyer who wanted to start a storefront law office. And so the storefront law office campaign was faster off the mark than the psychiatric survivor campaign was.
And the name of the lawyer, are you comfortable?
Oh yeah, it was a recently graduated lawyer named Alan McChesney. And we were actually building our campaign on a report that had been done on an Opportunities for Youth grant by another young lawyer. And the conclusion of her report was that poor people didn't have access to the same range of legal services that better off people did, and that put them at a disadvantage, and that there was a need for a mechanism like a storefront law office to provide legal services to poor people. And so we set about doing that, and we got lucky really quickly. We got some money from the feds, Department of Justice, and we set up Neighborhood Legal Services in 1973. And Neighborhood Legal Services still operates to this day and is now part of the network of 71 community law offices. So we got in on the front end of something that became an important part of our justice system.
And where was the first office then?
We rented a house, kind of a falling down house on Ontario Street, just south of Gerrard, from Tom Theoriotis. And we shared our space with another advocacy group that had just started called Operation Springboard, which was kind of a support service for people getting out of prison. And we hired a lawyer, and we hired and trained some community legal workers, and we began to provide legal services to poor people. And we had a vision, actually, which we didn't realize. Our vision was that we wanted mostly to do law reform and organizing, but the government would fund casework, not organizing and law reform. So we did our law reform and organizing on the side, and I was the first chair of the board of Neighborhood Legal Services, and that was the sort of start of quite a long career in community activism, because once you were seen to be doing one thing, other people ask you to do other things.